you're stepping to a man, you know I can't do anything, do you get me? And you're threatening me. Then you're talking about who am I gonna call? Gal. I have gal. But why are you trying to threaten me?
Right.
But this is not the first, but the only reason you're on Backchat is because of me. Remember that.
Chyna.
Remember that. Who put you on here? Remember that. Remember that. We're going to talk about everything today. We're going to talk about everything today.
Where's your wife and kids?
You're talking to me?
Yeah, I've got the video. I've got the video on your phone. Where's your wife and kids? You're 50. You're 50.
I'm not 50.
So your date of birth,
I'm not 50.
your date of birth is about 1975.
No, it's not.
You could have taught us by now. Hold on.
It's not.
His date of birth is about 1975.
Okay.
Yeah.
You cheated on your husband, remember that? For a steak bait. And you broke up your home, so you can't envision why I can work with a woman and not cheat because you cheated.
Chyna.
Do you get me?
By what Ginga Jay said on the show and after. Did you feel like they supported you?
What does we need support for? I want to know what the support was. What was
Thank you. I did not say that you guys should have stood up and said something, yeah? So first of all, let's dead off that narrative now. Second, there was a lot of you. Man that was saying another.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, we didn't say that.
Alright, my people, it's your boy Context. I already know you've seen it's been going down over on Backchat again. So let's get into it.
Wow! This is amazing! Let's go in! You know why I'm smiling?
Yeah, tell me, talk to me.
Because backstage, Loyce just called me a dickhead and tried to threaten me, so I'm really ready for something. Yeah, so I'm just, I've been looking forward to doing the reunion show, and I didn't think it was gonna kick off backstage, so it's gonna include a bit of what happened on the show and a lot of what happened off the show in the WhatsApp group. So this is for everyone. There's a lot of tea that you guys don't know about. You watch the show, but that's not what really happens. It's about the WhatsApp group. So I'm really excited. I hope you're excited.
All right. Look, obviously Chyna did mention that there was some backstage drama that just happened, which we're gonna get into and address now. Like, there's a few things that we need to mention, obviously with a couple of people on the sofa now. But Chyna, I think it's only best to kind of talk about what literally just happened minutes before we started filming.
Yeah, production wanted us to take a picture with each other. She said, I'm not standing next to this dickhead.
Who's she?
Loyce over there. And that's
Loyce
rude.
is
I don't
on
understand
smoke.
why you would say that. And then she's telling me, what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna do anything, you're a woman. So first of all, you're stepping to a man. You know I can't do anything, do you get me? And you're threatening me. Then you're talking about who am I gonna call? Gal. I have gal. But why are you trying to threaten me? But this is not the first. But this is not the first time. We're going to talk about everything, and you got to remember the only reason you're on Backchat is because of me. Remember that. Remember that. Who put you on here? Remember that. Remember that. We're going to talk about everything today. We're going to talk about everything today.
One second, I'm coming to you.
You get me?
I'm coming to you. One second. Guys, can we calm down?
You think you won?
No, we got more. We got
Chyna,
more.
1 second. Chyna, 1 second.
Have you got the video?
Haven't even started yet.
Please, 1 second.
Have you got the video?
Started yet.
1 second.
Loyce, you're going to see today.
1 second.
Where's Zoe? Have you got the video? Where's Zoe?
Loyce.
Sorry.
Let's start from the top. What
Okay.
happened backstage just then?
Oh yeah, I called him a dickhead because he is one. It's as simple
Loyce
as that.
is on smoke.
Chyna's a dickhead. Thank you. Like it's not difficult. Chyna's an idiot boy.
Mind games.
Why did you go up to him
There
and
was
say
a video that I've sent to production. I've seen Dinalva and Chyna talking about me online for reasons of which I don't know, because Chyna keeps sending threats. Don't talk about me, otherwise I'll make an example out of you. But then I find a video of them talking about me, and Chyna's there going, sorry, Dinalva had the cheek to call me a shower. And then
Shower
Chyna
hose.
goes, oh, so what's a shower? So where's your wife and kids? You've got questions, I've got questions too. Where's your wife and kids?
You're talking to me?
Yeah, I've got the video. I've got the video on your phone. Where's your wife and kids? You're 50. You're 50.
I'm not 50.
So your date of birth,
I'm not 50.
Your date of birth is about 1975.
No, it's not.
You could have taught us by now. Hold on.
It's not.
His date of birth is like 1975.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't need to.
You could have taught us by now how to make love
Okay, let's
last
do
30
this.
years.
No.
You're still out here, you're single.
Okay.
There's a woman that's apparently had an abortion. Congratulations to whoever did that. If you're boy Chyna's baby, I hear it.
I don't think we need to
And
get.
all I'm gonna say is that if you're about...
Listen, we don't listen. Loyce. We don't.
We promote
You're a dickhead. You are a dickhead. And it was your manager that
Loyce.
It was your manager. Hold on. Let me address something. Because you said it was me. It was your manager that brought me on. And guess what he said? They've got girls, but they need another stronger girl. Yeah, so they scouted me. I was scouted. I didn't audition.
Okay.
I didn't audition. I didn't beg to be here.
Okay.
I was contacted to be here, and your manager said, "I've sent footage to these guys of you, and they like you, so they want you to come on." So you want to sit there and say, "Oh, you were bought in because of me." Actually, I was scouted by your manager when they needed another girl.
That wasn't what
They
happened.
needed another girl.
Okay. Me and Loyce was cool, but because of her content, do you remember the brick lady? Who remembers the brick lady? She said she got bricked in the face.
I do.
Okay, so I covered it, and I said that this woman was lying, and then because Loyce was telling me, how could you say this? Then we had a disagreement. It turned out she was lying, and she got put into prison. Fast forward, she came to where she came to. Loyce is making a lot of statements. The reason that she feels that I slept with Dinalva, because me and Dinalva have a good business relationship. Because and she's my colleague, but when you had a good business relationship, you cheated on your husband. Remember that? For a steak bake, and you broke up your home. So
Steak bake
you
is
can't
crazy.
envision why I can work with a woman and not cheat because you
Right,
cheated.
China.
Do you get me?
And you live in incomplete home.
Stop.
My home is broken, yours is incomplete. Where's your wife and
Why you
kids?
keep talking?
You're 50 now.
Ladies, in that moment, did you feel like your black male cast members were supporting you through what had happened by what Ginga Jay said on the show and after? Did you feel like they supported you?
What does we need support for? I want to know what the support was. What was the support?
We're all growing adults.
I did not say that you guys should have stood up and said something.
Exactly,
Yeah? So first of all, let's dead off that narrative now. Second,
There was a lot of dickheads online that was saying another.
Yeah.
What was it?
now-
We never said that.
Protect black women. You stood there, you laughed, you didn't do nothing. And now it's like they didn't want you to do nothing. Stop the cap.
Anyway,
Those are jokers.
back to the real matter at hand, because what you're good at is deflection.
No.
Yeah? You have a very good art at deflecting matters that are sent directly to you. Yeah?
Had nothing to do with me.
issue. What?
It had nothing to do with me.
Okay. On sex, it had nothing to do with you, apart from when you were opening your mouth very wide. Aside
Because
from
I'm allowed to
that-
talk.
I'm not done. Aside from
I didn't dish your hair.
Aside from that,
Yeah.
because if you want to talk about this thing, you can't just say because your sister was in the audience and she had it all.
But what?
So you can't
No, but hold on a second.
No, so
hold on.
you can't
Wait,
do
Your sister was in the audience with a high
My sister's,
Can you-
my sister's here now.
No, so
My
then you
sis-
can't
my sister's here now. My sister's here now. Do you want to
Exactly.
say something to her? Do you want to say something to
So
her?
you
She's there now.
my
My sister's there now.
Well,
Do
you're not
you want to chat to my sister? Loyce, my sister's there. My sister's there, Loyce. Go chat to my sister.
Why you not wearing a
Loyce,
wig?
go chat to my sister.
Why are you wearing a
Mention
wig?
my sister. My sister's there. Go chat to her. You keep calling her name.
They're mad at me.
No, she spoke about my sister. Go chat to my sister. No, about my sister's hair. What did you say? Chat to my sister. Chat to her there. Speak to her. Speak to her.
All right, let's go.
Oi, China is
She's
on
there.
one. Still.
She's on the show.
Speak to her.
She's not on the show.
I don't need to talk to you.
Speak to her.
The past, honey.
Mind the right.
Because you lot were saying the men were defending you. If your man is in the audience, he should be defending you. Don't be coming to cast members, asking them to defend you when your man's in the audience. That's what you got to do.
Mind games.
Loyce, look at your toes. Where did you paint your toes? Loyce, look at your toes. Wait. Loyce, how are you talking about anyone? How are you talking about... You're dancing with your cheap shoes.
About his sister.
Look at your toes. How are you talking about my sister? You don't even drive. What are you talking about? How are you talking about my sister? About my
You were
sister?
nice to me last time.
What's your problem now? What's your problem now?
This attitude is what
Loyce,
Getting too.
Loyce,
Still image. I've got a still image of you. I've got a still image of you.
Loyce.
You've got me. They're coming for me. They're coming for me.
No, seriously.
I'm not 50 years old.
I'm not 50 though. Why are you speaking to me? You talking to? Look at you, masculine. Look at you. What are you gonna do? You're crazy. You're crazy. I want anybody to watch what's been happening off air. She's crazy. You need help.
She's crazy.
Loyce, you need help.
She's that. You're
You
old.
need help.
You're old. You're old.
I'm not old.
I'm not taking off my shoes.
Wait, hold on.
H, tell everyone you fuck Loyce, tell the truth. No, let's talk about it.
That's China's character. That's China's character. Don't get twisted. That is China's character.
That is how Chyna is.
And your man shook. Your man shook. And your man shook. I'm not 50. I'm not 50. And your man shook. And your man shook. And your man shook. Where's your man? Where's your man? Where's your man? Where's your man? Hey, is that your girl? Is that your girl? Is that your girl? She called me a bitch. Come down. Come down. Come down. Yes. Now. Now you blood. Hey, you are gonna yes, you blood.
My sisters, get off me.
About threatening. Hey, you come. Hey, your man, come. Touch me over there.
Touch me.
Everyone get.
You're not doing that. Sit down. I've left it. Sit down. You're not doing that.
And this is what happens when group chat talk leaves the phone and lands on stage. Because let's be real, this reunion was never gonna be patterned. From the second that Chyna exposed what allegedly happened backstage, the whole tone changed. No warm-up, no easing in, straight tension. Then from there, it just kept stacking up. Loyce saying she had issues with Chyna and Dinalva over what was being said online. Chyna firing back with personal violations. Family members getting dragged into it. Zilla and her boyfriend getting pulled into the madness too. It stopped feeling like one argument and started feeling like bare different beefs all crashing into one room at the same time. And that's the real story here. This wasn't just reunion drama. This was private energy going public. Group chat talk, side conversations, live stream comments, online sneak disses, all of that eventually comes to the front. Once people start feeling like things were said behind their back, every little issue turns into a full public trial. That's why the Ginga Jay situation still feels live too. It's not even just one moment anymore. It's become part of the bigger tension cloud hanging over the whole Backchat scene. But what makes this messier is what happened after the reunion aired. Right now, Chyna is facing heavy backlash over comments he made on livestream about Zilla's man living with sickle cell. And Trend Central responded to that fallout directly. At the same time, Cookie is also catching bare corn online over comments about cast members' baby mother's disabilities. So now the reunion ain't even the end of the story. The internet's moved on to deciding who's gonna be held accountable next. The cameras stop rolling, but the timeline keeps going. The reunion finishes, but the clips keep circulating. And once the internet decides your worst moment is the headline, it can drown out everything else. Aight, my people, it's your boy Context. If you want to see more of these breakdowns, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one.